Let's have a look at The Sun on Sunday. Holly's telly speech on Phil. Star to deliver statement. Holly Willoughby will deliver an emotional statement about the Phillip Schofield scandal on her first day back on This Morning on Monday. She took 2 weeks off when Phil left after lying over an affair with a young runner. A source has said Holly has written her words carefully and will be sensitive. Right. David Hamilton, you haven't spoken out on this subject yet. You've met Phillip Schofield a couple of times.
Yeah.
What was your experience of working with him?
I worked with him a couple of times early on in his career on a programme called Talking Telephone Numbers. He was the host and I was one of the guests on it. And he was an up-and-coming young presenter, very, very affable, very, very pleasant. And recently I was on This Morning talking about my radio show on Boom Radio. And I actually did that from home. And once again, I can only say that he was very pleasant. So you can only speak as you find.
Sure.
But I think in this particular case, he thought he was untouchable. And it's interesting, isn't it, the power that television presenters wield. And obviously, he wasn't untouchable. Where Holly stands in this, who knows? What can she say? The people I feel very sorry for, I have to say, are Philip's wife, his two daughters, and his mother, who is facing not only one son whose career is virtually over, but another son who's just been sent to prison. So, my heart goes out to all of them.
Most certainly.
No winners in this at all.
No winners whatsoever. Well, Holly's telly speech on Phil. Rebecca Jane, you were on the This Morning sofa for the best part of a decade. First of all, do you think that Holly should be returning to the show?
No.
Why not? She's done nothing wrong.
Oh, no, she has. She's just not a decent person when you actually have to work with her. The pair of them are as false as they come, and then they just have this ridiculously obnoxious ego that goes with it as well. So, no, absolutely not. Holly's telly speech, she's written her words carefully. What PR person has written it is what I want to know. And do you know what? This is Holly all over, and I called this out a couple of weeks ago on radio when I was covering the day and I saw the papers and it said Holly and Phil have fallen out. I was like, what's coming? What is her PR team leaking? And look what we're doing now. Of course she won't stand down in the slightest because she's obnoxious, because she absolutely is the only person that loves her ego beyond all recognition.
But where is the evidence that she's obnoxious? She's a popular presenter. She doesn't seem to be linked to all of the allegations about a toxic culture on This Morning.
It's really funny that we say that she's a popular presenter because I definitely don't see it. I don't hear one person speaking out about her. I wonder why that is. In fact, actually, we only keep on hearing the opposite. And we are people that have worked with her. And now all of a sudden, obviously, the RTV bosses are there outside their home saying, oh, it's not toxic and all the rest of it. They know darn well that it's toxic.
Do you think that Holly knew nothing about Philip's relationship with a much younger colleague?
No, I absolutely think that Holly knew something was going on. And I've said it repeatedly, there is not just one person in this saga that everybody keeps on referring to. There are more. There was a culture there. It wasn't nice. There were more people than this one person. And you cannot tell me, as somebody that went on holiday with him all the time, they were thick as thieves, nobody else could talk to them. You are not telling me that she did not know. And what she's done, she's thrown a friend under the bus to save herself.
Now, of course, we have no evidence that she would have been aware of any link between Schofield and this young colleague that was of a sexual nature. And she's, of course, said she was lied to. Philip has said he lied to her